Yo, uh, it was a rough day at work. It wasn't cold. It was, I think, like 51 or something. Nice, warm. Slept in shorts. Same thing I went to work in, basketball shorts and a t-shirt. You know, it was, yeah, it was rough. Pretty sure I'm gonna have blisters on my hands. I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna have blisters on my hands. And the thing you're picking up is very hot. I went straight back to welding, essentially, where I'm just like, oh, it's so hot, hot. You gotta get, because when something's hot, your initial thought is, well, don't grab it. But the carpet's like 100 degrees or something. I have no idea how hot it is, but it's hot. The ovens are set to, I think, like 110 or something, or I think it's like 160. So yeah, it was a rough day. The guy who I was like worried about, so I was like really worried, and I was like, oh no, I don't know what I'm gonna do. He seems like a real asshole. And he's like, yeah, I am an asshole, but he seemed pretty nice today, so I don't know. But I told him, I was like, man, I have trouble remembering what I did yesterday, and he's just like, okay. And then he's like, well, I'll let you, think about it. He's gonna keep training me, and then by Thursday I need to have like an answer, because tomorrow will be the first day where I'll really like have to be, running this press essentially by myself. Like, it's a 2-man operation, but I essentially have to do the press operator part of it, and then they're just gonna hire someone to work with me, I guess, or just put someone to work with me. I'm not sure. But again, I have the choice of just not doing that, and that might be a thing. It kind of seems like it might be out of my wheelhouse, but I don't know. It was weird too, because we took an extra break. I was like, it's loud in there, and I'm not wearing my ear protection like I'm supposed to be, because I want to make sure I can hear this guy. So I just have on like a beanie all day to cover up my hair and my my sweat. So yeah, it's super loud in there, and just hard to hear the guy. And then at one point it's like, he's like, yeah, we're gonna break real quick. I'm like, okay, thumbs up. And then I go out and I take like fairly quick break, and then I come back, and then they come back, and then like maybe 10-15 minutes later we take the actual break, the actual 10-minute break. I'm like, okay. But again, like, it's busting, like, you're busting, man. It's a little rough. I haven't had a shower in 48 hours. I will show my true power. You know what I mean? I'll show my my true power. It's actually not that bad. 48 hours no shower. It's not the worst thing. I mean, I guess I could do like, I could do like that. That's still pretty good. All right, I'm attractive. It's fine. Yeah. So that wasn't the worst thing. Like, it was rough manually. Like, it was actually kind of physically intense. And I gotta make sure I'm drinking a lot of water, and I gotta try and make sure I'm eating good, like I said I need to be, because I'll end up sick. I definitely was, feeling certain bits of heat exhaustion or whatever. But I knew I just needed water. And yeah, I finally made it to lunch. I early on he had me doing the real easy thing. I didn't know how easy it was. It was because it was doing everything, other than the press operator part of the job, that he does essentially. And then I switched doing the other guy's job, which was a little rough. You gotta put like hot glue on the bottom of the carpets and stuff. So it was a little rough. Yeah. So I gotta figure out whether I'm actually gonna stay in that position or not. For now, I suppose I am. I went out to lunch for the 20-minute lunch on the clock, and I was sore. Things were hurting. I had to hit my vape. I came back in, and was working at like double the speed, like no problem, just like busting out. But I was starting to sweat, and I was like, oh man, I really don't want to sweat, because I'm not showering today again, because it just doesn't make sense to do that huge round trip thing as long as I can still charge my phone, and as long as I still have a day's worth of vape batteries ahead of me. Like, usually one set will last me a day-ish, and then the 26 650s or whatever these are, The magnets are strong, and I am weak right now. Whatever this is. Big, I guess you probably can't even tell a difference. It's just a battery, but yeah. So I ran out there and I hit my vape, came back in, felt a little bit better. And I ate a couple cookies and just had water, which sucks, but what else was I supposed to do? Like, gotta make sure I'm eating something. But yeah, I'm tired. I gotta try and like work on these a little bit better too, I think, because just hopping on here and then just like yammering is just not great. I definitely should have got either more stoned so that I was more on point, or I don't know. But I'm hungry. I haven't really eaten much today. I think I ate like maybe 4 cookies all day, like 4 small cookies, and then just drank a lot of water. So I'm probably gonna switch to drinking. I'm just gonna get like a gallon of water, and then I'm just gonna get like a giant tub of Gatorade and just turn it into Gatorade, basically, something like that. Because I'm gonna have to have something so I don't die of thirst. And yeah, keep grinding this money out for now. When I got here this morning, I had to check in with someone. And then when at the end of the day, I'm like, "Hey, do I need to check out with someone?" And I asked someone, and they're like, "He's like, no, they're just gonna keep track of your hours for you." I'm like, "Okay, somebody better be keeping track of my hours because I'm keeping track of my hours. My paycheck's wrong is an issue." But they're extremely desperate for people. Like, yeah, the guy was like, "They're not going to fire you. Like, you don't have to do this job. You can choose to not do multiple jobs, but they need people." So, I don't really have to worry about losing my job, I guess. Both of those guys, well, one of the guys for sure said he had been there for like 20-something years, and I'm like, "Are you about to retire soon?" And he laughed at me like I was like. And then, I don't ask people about their finances or anything, but I was like, "Bro, you better have 3 kids that you're getting ready to put into college. Otherwise, like, what are you doing?" Like, I don't understand. So, I don't know. I just don't. I know I'm not going to be working in a few years, within the next 5 to 10 years. Yeah, I don't think I'll be working a conventional job. I'll be working every other year, or I'll be doing something I enjoy, like thrifting for money, or just who knows. I definitely won't be grinding out a super soulless job. Like, that's another thing. The day was so long. It was so long. I didn't even know it, but an hour in, I asked the guy, I'm like, "Do we get breaks?" It might not even been an hour in. That's how time dilated I was in this environment. It was so bad. That's another reason that, like, when I went to lunch, I hit my vape, and I came back, I was ready to bust it out. Like, I knew I was just ready to just, like, hump, and then I kind of got into, like, a rhythm, and I just wasn't focusing on it. And then we sped up to the point where, this is another part that was kind of weird, but maybe good, I guess. We had lunch at, I think, like 11. You came back at 11:30, and then by 1, we had to shut down because we were so far ahead. Or the people, like, there's a couple stations behind us that come after we do what we do, and they were so far behind that the guy's like, "Yeah, you just take a break, do whatever, like, we're probably done for the day." I'm like, "It's 1 o'clock." It's like, "Yeah." And we legit, like, I went off, I took my break, I came back, I think they might have still been on break, and I went out and hung out with them. Like, I honestly don't remember, but I think we ran for maybe 30 minutes after that, if that. So between 1 and 3, nothing. I did 20 minutes of work, but the first part of the day was so, like, ball busting that I was like, "That's fine, I'm cool. You don't have to tell me twice." So, yeah. But I think I'm running here, grab something to eat. I'm just gonna keep trying to do these daily things, I guess, for at least like a year. I'm gonna try and not miss one for a year, which I'm doing on my phone. I'm uploading on my phone. It's not super interesting. It's just like, a diary of my day, I guess. I don't know, but see if anything happens from it. This isn't like, I don't even like being outdoors. This will be I wanted to end it off about 10 minutes, but it was a bit longer. I don't like being outdoors. Like, this is so not ideal for me. Like, this is not content that I would actually make in any way. Like, I got some cool ideas of stuff that I would like to do, but most of them were just like, I need a house or something kind of a thing. But I would probably just do like gaming content and stuff if it was at all an option for me. But I don't really have a way to charge my Steam Deck, and recording it off my phone, that's not really gaming content. It's kind of like I could do like gaming commentaries, which was something I kind of thought about, was just like playing Borderlands, and then just having just this over me just playing Borderlands on the Steam Deck, and then you just have like a side angle or something. But I don't have a reliable way to charge my Steam Deck right now, so it's kind of like a pointless thing. So I'm not really gonna worry about it. Yeah. So if it was at all possible, I'd probably just like do gaming stuff. Probably just like play WoW for 16 hours a day, Apex for 12 hours a day, or until I break something. That's what I would like to do. Thrift store content's not bad, actually. Like, I thought about maybe, again, I have no way to like edit the footage or really do anything with it, but if it was something that I continued to do or that people cared about in some way, and I had a home, like, again, I'm going to be doing this for like a year before it even really matters, before I even have enough money that I can afford, a place and things that I need like that. But yeah, I'd probably just wear like I think I'd just get like a chest mount, like GoPro chest mount, and I just wear it all day. I wonder if I could, I don't know if it'd be high enough that you could also see me driving, because I think that would be cool too. And then I would just like I'd speed up the footage, while I'm driving, unless something happened. I would just speed up that footage, maybe mute the audio somehow, and then when I get to the thrift store, again, it would probably be like, maybe like the going in like isn't sped up for the first 30 seconds or something, and then as I start just digging through things until I see anything cool, just speed through it. I guess like 2x, 3x speed or something. And then anytime I find something cool, like I'm digging through shirts or something, and then I find a cool shirt, and then, just show it to the GoPro on my chest, and then remember to slow it down later or whatever. Something like that. I think that would be decent thrift store content. But other than that, I don't really have anything other than just to like show my collection. It's all in boxes, so it's super pointless. But yeah. So I'm just keep doing this. I have nothing better to do with myself. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired. I'm starving. I really just I don't know. I want to be happy. I want to find a way to make my life better. I don't know, make other people's lives better somehow, which is like a pretentious ass thing to say, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just some retard. I probably shouldn't say that, but I am most likely also mentally handicapped, so I might have to pass on that. I hope everyone had a good day. I was a little, again, weird, and none of my videos are very well done, but my thoughts weren't very well put together on this one. I just think it wasn't, I was doing enough. I didn't do enough twice, and then I just like drove for 20 minutes so I could hang out. I didn't even hit the thrift stores. I know that I said like you should always hit the thrift store. You should do da 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 da. Well, I have depression, and sometimes I don't feel like it. And I know today's Tuesday, and the old people that I fight with have already picked these 2 stores, so I don't even want to bother. I don't care. I'm just going to go in there and get something good to eat and upload this video, and now it's 5 minutes longer than I'd like it to be. Yesterday's video, I don't know if it had a manual review or something, but after I uploaded it, I couldn't even see it or do anything with it for like an hour, so that was kind of annoying. I tried uploading it again, and then it was already being, and then eventually it just showed up, so I was like, alright, whatever. But yeah, hope everyone has a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I don't put out one of these, if for some reason someone started watching these, if I don't put one of these out, it's probably because something happened to me. Like, I don't know what, but I don't really intend to stop. Like, even if my phone broke, I'd just go buy a new phone. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, maybe I just get I want a cheap one, but a cheap, not brand new phone, but like last gen type thing, just to make these videos maybe better. I think the quality's good. I mean, obviously, it's on a phone, but I watch all my content on the phone, so it's totally fine to me. It's great. I watch everything in 480 usually, or 720 if my data doesn't suck at the time for the first like half of the month. But yeah, hope everyone has a good day. I don't want to make this any longer than it has to be. It's terrible. Tomorrow's video will also probably be terrible. So if you're watching these in the future, just know that tomorrow's video probably sucks too. Yeah. Have a good one, guys.